friend zone. It's not purgatory. It's a strategic battlefield where you, my friend, have been consistently losing. A brutal, chosen battlefield, I might add, where your well-meaning niceness has been weaponized against you. Women don't friend zone men out of malice. They do it because you failed to ignite the primal spark of attraction, that raw, undeniable current that separates a potential lover from a pet. You've been relegated, demoted, cast aside. Let's be brutally honest. The friend zone is not some accidental black hole you stumbled into. It is the direct, inevitable consequence of a series of catastrophic missteps, a profound misunderstanding of female psychology, and a complete abdication of your masculine power. Forget everything you think you know about being nice and attracting women. It's a lie, a societal construct designed to keep you docile and domesticated. Are you tired of being the nice guy, the endlessly available shoulder to cry on, the pathetic confidant who watches helplessly as other men who understand the true game swoop in and claim the women you desire? Are you sick of the endless cycle of unrequited affection, of investing time and energy into relationships that go absolutely nowhere? I'm about to shatter your illusions, rip away the comforting veil of friendship, and give you the unfiltered, unadulterated truth, the kind of truth that stings, the kind that forces you to confront your own weaknesses, and the kind that will, ultimately, set you free. Buckle up, because this is going to be a bumpy ride. The era of Mr. Nice Guy is over. All right, let's dissect the festering carcass of your friend zone predicament. Why are you there? It's not bad luck. It's not some cosmic joke. It's a direct consequence of your actions, or rather, your inactions. We're going to dissect this like a frog in a biology lab, exposing the guts of your failure. And it boils down to 3 fatal flaws, 3 gaping wounds in your masculine armor. First, the most glaring, the most pathetic, lack of sexual escalation. You're treating her like a neutered puppy, not a woman. Women, real women, crave polarity. They're not looking for another girlfriend to braid hair with. They want to feel that raw, untamed, masculine energy. Think of it like a magnetic field opposite poles attract. Are you projecting that magnetic force? Are you even attempting to flirt? Are you building that delicious, agonizing, almost unbearable sexual tension? I highly doubt it. You're too busy being the nice guy, the confidant, the emotional support animal. You're whispering sweet nothings about her feelings, while some other man, a man with balls, is sparking her desire. You're playing checkers, while he's playing 3-dimensional chess with her libido. You're bringing her flowers, he's bringing her to orgasm. Get it? Second, and almost as nauseating, excessive availability and neediness. You're her emotional janitor, cleaning up her messes, responding to her every text within milliseconds, hanging on her every word like a lovesick puppy. This reeks of desperation. It screams, I have no life, no value, no purpose beyond you. A high-value man, a man of power, a man women actually desire, has a life, a purpose, a mission that transcends any single woman. He's building an empire, conquering his fears, forging his destiny. He doesn't have time to be at her beck and call. He's a scarce resource, and scarcity breeds desire. You, on the other hand, are a flooded market. You're the clearance bin at the discount store. Why would she choose you when she can have the top shelf product? And finally, the insidious rot that undermines everything. Failure to establish dominance subtly. Now, listen carefully, because this is where the nice guys always get it wrong. Dominance isn't about being an abusive, chest-thumping gorilla. It's not about being a jerk. It's about being a leader, a protector, a man who exudes unshakable confidence, a man who knows his worth and isn't afraid to assert it. It's about setting boundaries. It is about leading the interaction. Are you demonstrating these qualities? Or are you supplicating, constantly seeking her approval, asking her what she wants to do, letting her dictate the pace? Imagine a lion, the king of the jungle, constantly seeking validation from a gazelle. It's absurd, isn't it? It's pathetic. You are the lion, you're the predator. You're supposed to be the one setting the frame, guiding the interaction, leading her towards well. Think of James Bond. Does he ask permission? No. He takes charge with a subtle smirk and unwavering confidence. That's what women respond to. Let's talk about toxic masculinity for a second. The media loves to demonize it, but they're missing the point. Calculated assertiveness, a willingness to take risks, a refusal to be a doormat, these are not toxic traits. They're the very essence of masculine appeal. This is where game and pickup artistry PUA come in. It's about understanding female psychology. And yes, even manipulating it to a degree. It's about creating an aura of desirability. Think pre-selection women are instinctively drawn to men who are already desired by other women. It's like a social proof. How do you cultivate this? You flirt with other women. You build a social circle that includes attractive females. You project an image of a man who has options. It's not about being a player. It's about understanding the game and playing it to win. It's about subtle cues, a confident stance, a knowing glance, a well-placed, non-needy compliment. It's about controlling the frame, being the prize, and letting her chase you. So, are you starting to see the horrifying, beautiful truth? The friend zone isn't a prison sentence. It's a self-inflicted wound. But it's a wound you can heal. You need to stop acting in a beta way. You need to begin to act more like an alpha, being a supplicating doormat, and start acting the lion. You need to take charge. Be the man women really want. Let's dissect the concrete strategies for escaping the friend zone, or better yet, avoiding that soul-crushing abyss altogether. These aren't suggestions, they're battle tactics. Are you ready to fight for what you deserve? The power of takeaway. This is where you flip the script. You've been showering her with attention, compliments, and availability, haven't you? Like a pathetic puppy begging for scraps. Stop it. Instead of constantly giving, learn to withhold. Make her earn your attention. It's a core principle of female psychology. Think of it like this. A diamond is valuable because it's rare. You, my friend, have been acting like a common pebble. Start limiting your availability. Don't respond to every text immediately. Don't be her emotional dumping ground. Let her wonder what you're up to. This triggers her innate chase instinct. She'll start to question why your attention has shifted, and that's precisely what you want. It's a subtle power play, but incredibly effective. She has to work for your validation, not the other way around. Remember, abundance diminishes value, scarcity enhances it. Embrace calculated indifference. This isn't about being a jerk or playing mind games. It's about demonstrating that you have options. Women are instinctively drawn to men who are desired by other women. This is pre-selection at its finest. How do you achieve this? Don't be overly invested in her specifically. Don't hang on her every word. Don't act like she's the only woman in your world, even if, God forbid, she currently is. Casually mention other social engagements, even if they're just with your male friends. Let her see that you have a life outside of her. This creates a sense of competition, a fear of loss. It's not about being rude. It's about subtly communicating, my time is valuable. I'm not desperate for anyone's attention. This is ruthlessly effective because it taps into a woman's deepest insecurities. She'll start to see you as a prize to be won, not a consolation prize. Master the art of physical escalation. This is where many nice guys fail miserably. They're terrified of crossing a line, of appearing creepy. But let me tell you a secret. Women want to be desired. They crave that physical connection, that spark of sexual tension. This doesn't mean you grab her inappropriately. It means you learn to read her body language, to recognize the subtle signals of attraction. A lingering touch on the arm, a playful brush against her leg, maintaining eye contact just a little longer than is comfortable. These are all subtle cues that signal your intent. You're not just a friend, you're a man with desires. Start small, build gradually, and always pay attention to her reactions. If she pulls away, you back off, but you don't apologize. You simply recalibrate. This is about being confident, not coercive. It's about escalating the interaction from platonic to sexual, step by deliberate step. Remember, the friend zone is where sexual tension goes to die. Your job is to keep it alive. Develop a steel will and iron discipline. This is the bedrock of escaping the friend zone. You must be able to walk away. You must be able to say no. When she tries to pull you back into the friend role with her sob stories and emotional demands, you must resist. This requires unwavering self-control, a steel will forged in the fires of self-respect. Think of yourself as a fortress. You have strong walls and impenetrable gates. You don't let just anyone in. She needs to earn her way past your defenses. This means setting boundaries and enforcing them. If she consistently disrespects those boundaries, you have to be prepared to walk away. It's a harsh reality, but it's the only way to maintain your self-respect and potentially shift the power dynamic. Remember, weakness is repulsive, strength is attractive. Show her you're a man of unwavering resolve. Cultivate an alpha male mindset. This is the overarching principle. It's not just about attracting women, it's about becoming the best possible version of yourself. It's about relentlessly pursuing your purpose, honing your body, sharpening your mind, and building your resources. Become a man of power and influence. This radiates outward, attracting not just women, but opportunities and respect. Focus on your fitness. Hit the gym. Build a physique that commands attention. Focus on your finances. Become financially independent, a provider. Focus on your purpose. have a mission in life that transcends women. This is about becoming a high-value man, a man who is in demand. When you embody these qualities, the friend zone becomes a distant memory. Women will be drawn to your strength, your ambition, your aura of power. This is toxic masculinity at its finest, taking control of your life and refusing to be a victim. Let me tell you about a guy I know, Mark. He was the quintessential nice guy, always there for his female friend, Sarah. He listened to her problems, offered advice, and secretly pined for her. He was deep in the friend zone. Then he started applying these principles. He started working out, focusing on his career, and subtly distancing himself from Sarah. He even started casually dating other women. Suddenly, Sarah's attitude changed. She became more attentive, more flirtatious. She was jealous. Mark had, through calculated indifference and self-improvement, escaped the friend zone. He eventually had the choice of whether or not to pursue a relationship with Sarah. And that, my friend, is power. The no more Mr. Nice Guy philosophy is crucial here. Stop being a doormat. Stop prioritizing her needs above your own. Set boundaries. Learn to say no. Don't be afraid to confront her if she's disrespecting you. Strategically employed aggression, a controlled display of dominance, can be incredibly attractive. It shows you're not a pushover. It shows you have backbone. This isn't about being physically aggressive. It's about being assertive, about standing up for yourself. Remember, women are biologically wired to be attracted to strength, to a protector, to a leader. Embrace that, and you'll never be relegated to the friend zone again. Are you starting to see the raw, unfiltered truth? Stop being a victim of the friend zone. It's pathetic, frankly. You've been handed a life sentence of platonic purgatory, and you're acting like you have no power to appeal the verdict. Take control of your romantic destiny, right here, right now. This isn't some abstract concept. It's about grabbing your masculinity by the horns and steering it. Embrace it. Understand the raw, unfiltered truth of female psychology. They are wired to respond to strength, to dominance, to a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to take it. Become the man women desire, not just like as some consolation prize. The friend zone is not an accident. It's a choice. A choice you are actively making every time you suppress your desires, every time you play the role of the confidant instead of the conqueror. You have the power to choose differently, to rewrite the script, to escape this self-imposed prison. This isn't about turning into some monstrous caricature of masculinity, a villain in a bad romance novel. No, it's about embracing your authentic masculine core, the part of you that craves challenge, that thrives on purpose, that instinctively understands the dance of attraction. It's about shedding the layers of societal conditioning that have taught you to be meek, to be accommodating, to be anything less than the powerful force of nature you were born to be. It's about recognizing the primal game, the unspoken rules that govern the mating ritual, and mastering them. This is about becoming dangerously attractive, not through manufactured charm, but through genuine strength of character and unwavering self-belief. So, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. I'm challenging you to look yourself in the mirror and answer this one crucial, life-altering question. Are you going to continue to be the nice guy, the perpetual supporting character in someone else's love story, the one who pathetically watches from the sidelines as the alpha claims his prize? Or are you finally going to step into your power, embrace the ruthlessness required to succeed, and become the alpha who gets the girl, the man who dictates his own terms, the one who leaves a trail of captivated women in his wake? The choice is yours, and it starts now. Don't just stand there. Transform. Become unstoppable. This is your wake-up call. Answer it.